to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel if you're a subscriber. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for visiting my page, for visiting my channel. I hope you enjoyed here. I really hope you enjoyed here. Thank you so much. And for everybody else that's returning, hi. Hope you enjoyed this video too, girl or boy, whoever you are, whichever one, it's okay. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah. Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys my full wash day routine from start to finish, showing you guys the whole shebang, my treatment, my shampooing, my conditioning, herbal tea rinses, styling, and like taking down the style, showing you guys how it looks, how I wear my hair basically every week. I guess you could say every week. Yes, my hair is currently dry right now. Okay, it's been a couple of days since I filmed that video, so I'm in need of wash day, as in yesterday. So that is what's happening right now. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, you know, the whole shebang. And yeah, please hit the notification button so you guys can be notified every time I post a new video, you know, so you get it, so you see it. And yes, thank you. And if you guys have any suggestions of what you would like to see from me, what you'd like to see, please tell me in the comments. Yeah, just give me a video idea. I need it, please. And without any further ado, I'm gonna take you guys over to the video and see you guys on that side of the video. Bye. Alright, you guys, so I will be showing you guys right now how to make my DIY hair mask that I make every wash day. So I'm gonna be using this like tube, this ice cream, this yogurt tube, an old one that we had in the house as like where I mix everything because it can get a bit messy. Right, so I would recommend you use some plain yogurt, not double cream yogurt, not full cream, just plain yogurt. Yeah, plain yogurt. However, we are out of plain yogurt, so I'm just gonna use some mayonnaise. Normal mayonnaise that you have in the house, because it's really rich and creamy, so I would use that. All right, so I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons of the mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons, so that's 1, and then 2. Okay, oops. Okay, then I will be cracking 1 egg. 1 egg. You can use 2, but I feel like 1 is more than enough for me. And depending on what you need, if you want moisture, you can just use the egg yolk. But if you're looking for protein, you can use the egg white. But if you're looking for both, just use the full egg as it is. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with some oil, my olive oil. I'm gonna use olive oil because it's really moisturizing and it's able to penetrate the hair shafts like I've said before. So I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons of this, not too much. 1, 2. All right, that's 2 tablespoons of the oil. And then in my hair mix, I'm also going to be using some fenugreek powder. Like I mentioned before, fenugreek smells really badly, so I to use it up, I use it in my hair mask instead of like any leave-on treatment, because I know that I'm going to wash it off afterwards. So that's why I'm using fenugreek. And I'm just gonna estimate how much I put in, but I'll say like a teaspoon, not teaspoon, man. Let me say, oh my gosh, I can already smell the scent. Oh my word. I would say a tablespoon of fenugreek is enough, and that's it. Smells really spicy. All right, so then I'm just gonna mix everything up. So let me fast forward, let me just mix it and then I'll come back. Alright, you guys, so I just finished mixing everything in. There's some, okay, not fully mixed, but that's what I mixed in, and this is how it looks. I put in actually some like 2 more tablespoons, actually let me say 1.5 more tablespoons of the mayonnaise, because I realized that the mixture is a bit too small and my hair is a bit thicker, so I need a bit more. So if you need a bit more, do not be shy to add in some more mayo or whatever else you need. And yep, that is it. That is it. Wait, now I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare my green tea, my scalp rinses, my hair rinses right now. Let me do it. All right, so we are gonna be making the green tea now. So I'm gonna be using like this beautiful pot that belongs to my mom. She graciously had lended it to me, and I borrowed it from her. So I'm really glad that she helped me, because it has a filter in there for because of the herbs that I'm gonna be using here. All right, all right. So I'm gonna start off with my green tea. Now I do not like, this is like a random brand that I found, but I promise you, my hair shedding, because I was losing hair at a rapid pace, at a rapid, yeah, at a rapid pace. This really helped me. It really helped me, and it was just a random brand. So green tea is incredible. Like I said, it blocks the hormone that causes hair loss in your hair. So I just use one tea bag. I just use one tea bag of this. I'm going to be putting it in the filter. One tea bag of this, of the green tea. And then I'm going to be using Rosemary Herbs. This is the box. I got it at discount for like 20 something rand. It's really affordable. And there's so many different herbs like that you can just buy and use with different benefits. I just recommend this because it's really affordable. So like, this is how the herbs look. Like I said, you can even use this for cooking. My mom usually just takes them from me. Like, the reason why they're finishing so quickly, she takes them and she uses them to cook with. So yeah, so this is that. And I will just use about like a tablespoon of these herbs. I don't need to use that much. Like I said, like a tablespoon of the herbs. Gonna pour it in the filter. Oopsie. Okay, let me just say 2 tablespoons of the herbs. I don't need much. Pour them in the filter. And then I'll clean that. Let me clean it. Put it in my hot water, and then pour my hot water in. Okay, that is all that I use. I do not use anything else. I don't use any other herbs. And you can. Just wanted to show you that it doesn't need to be expensive to have healthy hair. Honestly, you can use some more. And like I said, I'm just going to let that steep in. And I leave it to sit in, to steep and to cool down and everything. Whilst I'm doing my hair, whilst I'm applying the hair mask, I just let this sit, and then I'll come back to it once it has cooled off. Please do not use it while it's boiling hot. It will burn your scalp. Just wait for it to finish steeping and to finish infusing, and then come back to it. Use them after shampooing your hair, and you're good to go. Especially if you're experiencing some hair loss, this is really helpful. Honestly, it is extremely helpful. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up the herbs now. It's very helpful. Okay, let me close it off, let it to sit, and I'll see it when it's time for me to use it. All right. All right, you guys, here I am looking all rusty, dusty, and crusty, child. But anyways, it's time to get into this. So I'm gonna be starting off with applying the treatment, the hair pre-poo hair treatment. I call it my 2-in-1 pre-poo treatment. So yeah, so starting out, so I'm gonna be sectioning my hair off into 4 different sections. It makes it easier to apply. But please remember, when you do this every single week, try to switch up the way you part your hair, because if you continually part your hair in the same place in the same way, it's gonna lead to breakage in your crown area, which is like the very dead center and middle of your hair, and you do not want that. I used to have I used to be very sensitive in that area, because I was continually parting my hair in that same direction, that same way, and that is not it at all. So please make sure you switch up your parting so that your hair will still be popping and cool, and you're making sure that you're supporting your hair health to see the hair growth. All right, so after sectioning my hair into 4 sections, please note, in those 4 individual sections, I actually divide them again into 2, because it makes it easy, especially when my hair has been coily and curly the way it is right now. It makes it easier to apply the pre-poo and to just detangle my hair. So with my pre-poo treatment, as I start to apply it, I make sure to apply it all over. I make sure that I drench it, and trust me, this is it's not tedious anymore, because it moves fast for me because I'm used to it. I make sure that I detangle my hair with that pre-poo, making sure that my my shower, my washing, conditioning, I almost said journey, my washing and conditioning phase, or part of portion of my wash day is easier and it runs smoothly. So deep, not deep conditioning, my gosh, using detangling before shampooing and conditioning your hair really helps, just makes the process easier and faster. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm applying the Pre-Poo treatment all over my hair, all over it, detangling, and then placing it in twists in every section that I've applied the mask in. Please note, my camera stopped recording. I'm so sorry. My camera stopped recording and I couldn't show you how I did or how I do my whole head. So I'm only gonna show you like two portions or even just maybe two portions of my hair. I'm so sorry, but that's the only footage that I see that I have, and that is that. Afterwards, then we're gonna move on into the shower, baby.
Damn, boy. You done blessed this one.
Alright you guys, just as I've already told you, the video clip of me doing putting on my Pre-Poo treatment, it cut off, like there was no other footage. I'm so sorry. So I'm just gonna go straight into the shampooing process. So now we're in the shampooing process right now. Okay, so when it comes to shampooing, there's really nothing much that I do. Now that my hair has been detangled in the twist, they're already in twist, I just go ahead and put on my and use my DIY African black soap shampoo. I've already told you guys about the multiple benefits of African black soap shampoo, but just to refresh your memory, let me go and tell you guys about it again. Okay, so African black soap shampoo helps to stimulates the hair follicles, meaning it makes your hair grows and also grow, as well as moisturize your hair follicles. So I can attest to this. Every time I use it, I'm just like, this is so moisturizing. Even my mom was just like, I love it. And it's really moisturizing. It gives a great lather, and I enjoy African black soap so much. It really does cleanse your scalp, leaving it fresh and clean so that it's ready for the week, for however long it takes for you to wash your hair. Hopefully it's not too far back, but it's really great. It really helps to stimulate those okay, it doesn't stimulate, let me not say that, but it does help with enabling hair growth as well as moisturizing your hair. It's one of those shampoos that you use that will not leave your hair feeling stripped at all. It has a very moisturizing feel to it, and I recommend African black soap 100%. It's even better if you were to make it yourself, if just in case, because some of these store-bought ones, sometimes they're not really the greatest, but this one, I promise you, it is incredible and I enjoy it so much. So I just go and apply the African black soap. Let me just say shampoo, girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just apply the shampoo all over my scalp and I massage it into my scalp to make sure that my scalp and my hair as well are both getting cleaned. Honestly, you can just like I don't know how many times I kept on like putting on the shampoo on my scalp and I still didn't feel my hair on my scalp getting dry. So I recommend it. After my shampooing process, my shampooing, all of that, then I go into my conditioning. So after washing all of the shampoo out of my hair, I now condition my hair. In those twists that I have my hair in, I just unravel one by one, and then I put my conditioner in my hair, twist it back up, and do it the whole process again all over the other twist all over my head. And after I'm done thoroughly applying the conditioner, the way that I apply the conditioner is that I use the prayer hands method, where I make sure that I rake through my hair in like a prayer motion vibe thing, something like that, to just detangle the hair and make sure that the product sprays evenly all over my hair. And that's what works for me, because my hair is already detangled. I don't need to worry about detangling it again, but I still do, just for extra measure and just to make sure that I get all the moisture that I need from that conditioner. So once I've applied everything all over my hair, all of that, I make sure that I put on a plastic cap all over my head. I put my plastic cap back on. I did not show it in this clip as well. I am so sorry. Actually, during my filming, I was just in a rush to finish everything that I didn't actually put a plastic cap over it. And you could definitely see the results, because at the end of the video, my hair was a bit frizzy when I took down my braids, and that's because I didn't put on the plastic cap, which really helped. Although yes, it does open your hair follicles a little bit more, sorry. It does also help with the smoothing effect. I think it's because of like the steam going around, I don't know, but I like, for me, every time I use it, I see a bit more smoothing, and I didn't put it on this time, so I noticed it was noticeable. Maybe not to everybody, but for me it was noticeable. So then yes, I put on my plastic cap and I let that sit in, not as long as the treatment. 15 minutes is my minimum actually. I would say minimum of 15 minutes, please, to just make sure that the conditioner is getting in. Like, to make sure the purpose of a conditioner is to get moisture. So you need that moisture. Please put on your conditioner and please leave it in so that it works, so that it doesn't drop. And yes, I use the Shea moisture one, like I already showed you guys, and I love it. I enjoy it, and I love the benefits in it as well. Yes, that's what I do. After that, wait, okay. All right, so now I'm finished with shampooing, I'm finished with conditioning. It's now time to moisturize my hair and to style it. Finally, I am tired at this point. You can see it in the video. I was just tired. I just wanted to finish. Okay, I just wanted to finish. And it doesn't take me that long anymore with my wash day routine. The only reason it took me a bit longer this time was because I was filming it. I had to stop, check, retake, all of that. But in general, in real life, it doesn't take me that long anymore. Trust me. Trust, please. Okay, so then when it comes to my moisture routine, or my moisturizing routine after my shampoo, after basically washing my hair, what I do, it depends on the porosity of your hair, right? I have highly porous hair, but I have high porosity hair, which means that I have highly porous hair, which means that the hair shafts of my hair follicles, that like my hair shaft, my hair strands, let me say that, the hair follicles or hair shafts, they're quite open. They're quite open in like gist, J&J, it's open. Very big, very wide and big, so many that my hair does not struggle to take moisture in, but it will, as soon as it takes the moisture in, go out just the same. So that is like the downside of highly porous hair or high porosity hair. Other people who have low porosity hair, they don't have that struggle. Well, it's a bit harder for them to take moisture into their hair, but once the moisture is in, it is not going anywhere. And if you have high porosity hair, forgot to say this, if you have not high porosity, if you have low porosity hair, steaming and just making sure that you have products that really penetrate the hair shafts, those are your best friends. It's your best friend. It's your best friends. Whereas with high porosity hair, more protein treatments, anything that can smooth the hair follicles and close it, that is what we need. That is what we use. That's why I use so much of an egg. That's why the egg treatment is important for me. But anyways, so with people who have a tip to see whether you have low porosity hair is, if you put water on your hair, if you see little droplets, like the droplets literally sitting on your hair, then you know you have a low porosity hair, because the water is struggling to get in. But there are different methods and different videos on YouTube. If you struggle with that will really, really help you. Getting back to the video. Okay, so now because I have high porosity hair, I go with the liquid, cream, and oil method. For me, it's the LCO method. So I start with my leave-in conditioner, right? Leave-in conditioner. Make sure that the liquid part means it has to have water or aloe vera juice or whatever as the first ingredient, like in terms of the product that you use. So mine has water as its first ingredients. That's why, because oil is not it's not a hydrator, right? Oil seals moisture, doesn't bring moisture, just seals it in, okay? It just seals it in, whereas you need water to hydrate and to fully moisturize your hair. All right, so now liquid. So I use my Unjackies, not on my watch, leave-in conditioner. and I put my leave-in conditioner first, right? I put my leave-in conditioner, and then I go into my Untitled Sealant butter. I think this is the Flaxseed Sealant butter. I love this butter because it is a butter, right? But a hair butter, but it does have, because of the flaxseed gel that it has in it, it has this weird but great mixture or hybrid of moisture, like hydration and oil texture, that's really really nice, because it feels like, yes, I'm sealing my hair in, but I'm also hydrating it at the same time because of that hybrid thing they got going on. I love this butter. I would recommend it. Would I recommend the leave-in conditioner as much? Not really. But I had it around the house. I just, once I stick to something, I stick to it. It's hard for me to go change it up. I'm not a product junkie. If I use this, I use it, and that's it. So that's why I had it. So I'm gonna use it. That's just me. So yeah. After applying my sealant butter, then I go in and I apply my oil. So now my oil that I use, this is my hair oil, not really the hair growth oil that I use. This is just the hair oil, just for sealing my hair after wash day. So this is a blend or a mixture of grapeseed oil and olive oil. And then I poured a couple of drops of peppermint oil just for flavor, because I'm not applying this oil on my scalp. The peppermint oil wasn't for stimulation. It was just, oh my gosh, did I say flavor? Not for flavor, for scent. I love the scent of peppermint, so that is why I poured a few drops of peppermint in there. Yeah, that is just that. Grapeseed oil is a very lightweight oil, and olive oil is a very penetrating oil, so it will penetrate your hair shaft and hopefully help in blocking, in making sure that the moisture doesn't leave out of your hair. You gotta work fast and quick when you got high porosity hair, girl, but I was taking my time with it. But anyway, so that is the moisture routine of it. You can see sometimes I double up. After applying the oil, I still apply on the sealant butter. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can, but because I kept doubling up on this like this, it made my hair a little bit greasy. Not too much, but when I touched it, I could feel a little bit of grease there. I could feel it. I could feel it being a bit oily. So don't do what I did, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. Use in moderation. Use the oil in moderation, please. Okay. Okay. So now that the moisture is done, let's get into the styling of my hair. When it comes to styling your hair, I really recommend you go into like styles that adhere more closely to like your curl pattern or your hair pattern. Some people don't have a curl pattern, which is still great. The hair is very diverse. I have some beef with that whole type 4 type 3 chart, because not everybody's hair looks like that. Not everybody who's a type 4C has the same kind of hair. So do not be alarmed if you do not experience any curls. If you experience like minimum curls, it is completely normal. Hair is different, unless if you have heat damage or any sort of damage, but in general, hair is different, and do not stress. So when it comes to my type of hair, I do have more of a curl pattern, but it's a tight coily one. When it's wet, it looks a bit looser, but trust me, it's coily, because I know once it gets dry, it just coils up. Okay, so the style that I used to do twist out, but twist out does not really adhere to the texture of my hair, or not texture, but to the curl pattern of my hair. Except when I put my twist in very small twist. So when it's in very small twist, yes, it does work. But when I'm trying to put it in big twist, because I ain't got no time for that, it doesn't work out that way. It doesn't give me what I need to do. Unless if my hair is still slightly damp, then my hair still has retained its natural pattern, and that's how I get my hair to be afro-like. Yeah, but lately I have been loving braid outs, because braid outs look very similar to my natural hair texture. So I can put on a braid out, and when I know for a fact that once it's fully dried, I take it out, it's gonna adhere to my hair texture. So that is why I've been loving braid outs. So that is what I've been styling my hair in lately, and I'm not looking back. I love it. And also another benefit of braid outs is that it stretches your hair. You don't have to worry about shrinkage all that much. Just make sure you prepare your hair properly at night. And that is why I love braid outs. I love it. Love it. That's what I would recommend. But okay. Anyways, There are other styles that you could try. Of course, some people after wash day, you decide, okay, you want to braid. Please just make sure if you're going to braid your hair, whether it's you braiding yourself or you go into a stylist, please, or hair salon, please make sure it's not too tight, because if they're pulling your hair too tight, if they're pulling your edges too tight, all this routine of trying to make your hair grow with all these nutrients and all these supplements, should I say, like in terms of putting essential oils in your shampoo and the treatments, it's going to be in vain because you're still destroying your hair. So please be mindful of that. There are other styles that you can do, like flexi rods, perm rods, all of those things. That it takes a long time, so I don't really mess with that unless if it's like every once in a while if I'm feeling like it. But for me, I mainly do braid outs. That's what I've been loving and that's what I've been enjoying. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I put my braid, so in each section that I have, in those twists that I have, I just moisturize my hair and I put in my braid outs in all of them until I'm done. And that is that. Then after I'm done with braiding my whole entire head, I go in with my DIY hair growth oil and I apply it all over my scalp, making sure I apply to my scalp because my scalp is exposed. I apply to my scalp and I massage it in. I don't think I showed you guys on camera when I massage it in, but I do apply the scalp oil all over my hair. Like I told you guys the scalp oil already: grapeseed oil, olive oil, peppermint essential oil, lavender essential oil, rosemary essential oil, tea tree essential oil. Then I use my Ayurvedic powders, which is amla, bringhaj, neem, as well as hibiscus powder, and I let that infuse for 4 days. Then I strain it and I use it and I enjoy it. I love it. And please make sure when you're using a scalp oil, like a hair growth scalp oil, you should be using it consistently for a minimum of 6 weeks to see your hair growing, to see the benefits. Because it doesn't matter if you're using the right products, if you're not consistent with it, it's not going to make a difference. You're not going to see it. Keep on doing it. Keep on pushing. Make sure that you are consistent, please. Thank you so much. And that is all that I have to say right now. And I'll see you guys when my hair is all dry. My hair is dry and it's ready for takedown. Alrighty, it is time to take down my hair, to take it down from the braids. I'm excited. You see me, if you see excitement, yay. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm gonna take down my hair. With taking down my hair, I am not too specific with it. Because I didn't put oil on my fingers when I took my braids down this time, because my hair was already a bit greasy because I kept on doubling up on the hair oil when I was braiding my hair. So I didn't put any hair oil at all. But if you're not me and you didn't double down on the hair oil, just apply a few drops to your fingers, not too much, please, not too much. You don't need a lot, maybe 2 drops maximum, and then just go in and take down your hair. I just make sure that I'm not being too rough so I don't cause too much frizz. Go with the natural detangling process of it and enjoy. Because it's braid out. Braid outs look very thin when you're braiding it, but when you take them out, they become very voluptuous and full and okay, I want to say voluminous, I think that's how you say it, voluminous. And it looks great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so yeah, guys, that is me. That is my full wash day routine from start to finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, you guys, we reached the end of the video. I just realized I forgot to film an outro after the hair, like taking down the braids, taking it out, showing you guys. I am so sorry, but here it is. Here's the outro. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took some tips from it if that's what you're looking for. I hope I helped you guys. I really hope I did, or just fed the curiosity a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. And if you are not already, please, another reminder, please subscribe, please comment, please like, and please hit the notification button. And yeah, thank you guys so much. See you guys on my next uploads, God willing, of course, and have a great week. Bye.